Welcome in everybody, normal week. What a glorious walk day today. So yeah, it is no watch on, so today it's hair past freckle. So yeah, just take another little break. So we did get a bit of a ground frost last night. Some of the cafe au lait dahlias did get a little bit of a frostbite. We've managed to cut off all the worst areas just to cut it off, you know, give it a best chance for energy back down to the root to grow, try and grow more. But we've got some dahlias that were okay. Now it's quite interesting because the dahlias that were up on the table in the poly, they were the ones that got a slight issue with them. But the Rocco, Totally Tangerine that were on the floor were absolutely fine. The small pom-poms that we've already planted, I will show you in a minute, they're all okay. So it seems if they were ground level, they were okay. It was only if they were slightly up in the open that they were gonna get it. So kind of just doing a test. Just kind of doing a test at the moment. As you can see, we are in the seating area having a little break. So, but yeah, I'll show you what we've done with the dahlias to try and protect them just a little bit more. So yeah, you can see we just put a screen on it, just on one side. Haven't quite got enough, sadly, to go down there and across, but we've got that there, and then that goes all the way down there. Now these are what the dahlias are going to be growing up this year for support, and as you can see at the moment, Rocco's in, Totally Tangerine's in. These will come off once they get a little bit more established. So yeah, that's where they're at the moment. Just got to start bringing them down up from the house now to actually do it. But guess what? Look at the flowers on the broad beans. Tons of them. No aphids in sight whatsoever. We've got black ants crawling up, so any aphids are getting eaten by the ants. So they were planted in October. So yeah, we planted those ones in October. So I don't know whether, granted, the growth on them is not great. I would like them to be taller. I've got to do some weeding in there, things like that, give them a feed. But hopefully soon we can get the rest of this. That metal frame's going off. That's going to go. And then we've got boards, and then probably go to there will be the next row. That will become probably the cauliflowers, 2 rows of those, another gap, green broccolis, probably 2 rows, gap, and then the last 2 rows will be the purple sprouting broccoli, and then that will be this bed completely full of brassicas. And then the barista garden, which will be all the cafe au lait varieties, will be going all in here. As you can see, it's still quite lumpy, so I do need to get a rotavator or a tiller in there, give it a good break up before we plant. But time's coming where soon we've got to plant, so don't worry about that compost bin. We've got to fix it because it's starting to break. Let's check while we're here. Let's check on the carrots. I don't think any carrots are coming up yet. Oh no, we've got some carrots coming up, and we've got a few beetroots as well. So we're only planted in this bed up to here. So the next row will go in here. So we've got a couple of rows there. Raking this level here out because that's going to be the peas. So we'll get that raked out, and then I'll show you what we're going to be growing the peas up this year, just to give them something different. But you got to enjoy when the sun's like that. I thought I'd do a video when it's cooler. It's probably 4 o'clock now. We've been up here since 11 this morning, trimming the edges, getting the pathways all done. But before we do that, let me show you our new little pathway that we're going to be putting in. So we're going to be putting a little pathway in there straight to the shed, boxing this off. So the garlic will be in here for now, and then obviously I've got to move all that, tidy that all up, and then we'll be putting some water pipe hoops in so we can put a cover over it later on in the year. Same with the onions. Once they're done, put a pathway in right up close and then hoop it so that we can get more coverage. But yeah, let me get right back to you when we're got this area raked out, and we'll show you how we're going to grow our peas this year. And we're back. So yeah, let me show you what we're going to be doing with the peas this year. So we've got a metal kettle grate, made it into an A-frame, and then we'll put peas through the holes each side, and they'll grow up. So yeah, should give us plenty of produce so that way. So yeah, we'll be doing some sweet peas, not sweet peas, too many sweet peas. We've got sweet peas here, 2 lots over there. So yeah, I think we've got enough sweet peas. So I think it's time to start thinking, getting the cauliflower seeds in, broccolis in, things like that. Get them done, get that other bed finished off, raked out, ready for planting. Bring some more dahlias up to go into there, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there'll be 7, 8, 9, 10 dahlias just in that bed, probably another 10 over there, and then we might sneak a row of them in that bed there. So yeah, let me get back to you. There we go, let's get this up cracking. Let's tidy it up a little bit. there's that one. Now we've just got the main one to do down the centre, and then that'll be done. But what we might have to do for this one, because it's quite dry, let me get right back to you once we've got this last bit done, because we've only got that bit there left to do on this bed. So yeah, speak to you very soon for the end of the video. And we're back. So yeah, now look, so much better, and that's all the clumps that came out of it. Now tomorrow we'll tackle the garlic. As you can see, I put a piece of wood in here to split the bed, cut down the edge, de-weed in between the rows. So yeah, plenty to do. As you can see, plenty more to go. We ain't stopping. This year I'm guaranteed the plot's going to look better than what it has done for the last... I've had this plot now probably 4 years, but overall other sites and things like that where I used to help out, clear allotments for people just so they could get going. And that one behind me over there, that was my first ever plot, which is now doing really well. Same as the one over there. They've kind of let it slip, but it's okay, they're busy. But on that, let's quickly pop into the poly, show you how things are doing in there after last night's frost. So these are doing good. Luckily some of these are almost ready to be harvested, because we have a rogue yellow dahlia popped up. So we want to get at least 4 of them out and eaten before that one opens up, because I don't know if I can lift that tuber and pull it out in the garden. As you can see, the grapevine last night got a big hit with the frost. So did a couple of the cafe au laits. That one over there particularly. Tomatoes seem to be okay, cucumbers were okay, dill was okay, strawberries, they took a hit. So yeah, always upsides and downsides to having allotments and polytunnels. So but yeah, as that sun is starting to set down, we're going to wrap things up here. It's been a busy, productive day. I can feel my face and my legs have definitely caught the sun today. So on that one, guys and girls, see you all soon. Hopefully we should be back to posting on a Wednesday, midweek updates. So feel free to smash that like, subscribe button on your way out. Help us out with the algorithm. Just pretty much let YouTube know that, you know, gardening's something that you enjoy watching. So yeah, on that one, from me and the onions, stay green, stay keen, and we'll see you all on the next video. Take care.